No, God. Y'all already know what to say. Y'all already get it. So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a couple of poems for y'all. That's cool?
Cool.
We have a coach here tonight. This mic sound real good. DJ, check. Do all the mics sound like this one? Check, 1, 2. This one kind of low? No? Can I get this one to sound like this one? I'm sorry, DJ. Check, 1, 2, 1. Check, 1, 2. Mic, check. There we go. We getting, we getting somewhere. Yeah, Jesus wept. There we go. All right, we back. Oh, shit. Yeah. Somebody cut Gawd down some. Come down there and strike us all. What I want to do is I want to introduce your host for this feature bout. Well, it's not about just this feature moment. She's our coach. She get on our ass a lot. So when she come up here, y'all can tell that she mean business. Y'all start clapping. Y'all start building energy. Somebody gonna scream for Miss Rain.
What's up? All right. Look, so I'm the only chick on the team, right? So I gotta stay on these niggas' ass, right? So, I heard they said they wanted to write a poem about a black woman. A black woman? A black comedian? Y'all wanna hear a poem about a black comedian? All right. So I'm gonna call 2 of them up to help me with this shit. All right, so Blues, you gonna help me with this shit?
I got you.
All right. So Kodak, you gonna help me with this shit?
I got you. I'll help you.
All right.
I don't want no trouble. I'm gonna do this good. When Monique said,
Hey, my loves, I'm asking that you stand with me and boycott Netflix.
we told a stand-up comedian to have several seats.
Man, Monique must be out her goddamn mind. I'm right in the middle of Orange is the New Black.
Bruh, what about Luke Cage, the first hood hero, man?
If it wasn't for Netflix, I'd still be a virgin. When Monique said to boycott Netflix,
Did she forget about us broke niggas?
Barely keeping our views above water.
we've seen stranger things, like a $200 cable bill, so we learned to survive with Netflix for $10.99. And what nigga don't love a discount?
Boycott Netflix could cause a rift in the black family.
Sharing the password is what we call being on one accord. So we coughed up the biggest chuckle, chucked insults like tomatoes.
Heckle from the sidelines, begged her to get the fuck off the stage.
Maybe she was too fat and black for her precious little voice to be heard.
Black people choose their battles wisely.
You know, we weigh our options.
And maybe when she lost weight, she lessened her worth. When she explained they were trying to shoot her down, she didn't realize that we would provide the bullets. We laughed, as though she told the biggest joke of her career. We've always had a hard time seeing trees and recognizing what forest they're from. Sometimes we're afraid to grow, standing in the stature of being just enough. I guess the clanking of pennies hitting the ground was louder than our screams for equality. We discredited her bravery.
Ignored that her voice had the same quiver as our mothers.
We argued about her relevance, as though she didn't win an Oscar in 2010. For every dollar a man makes, a black woman makes 63 cents.
We accepted being unappreciated and underpaid.
Was our struggle so eclipsed by a fat black woman trying to let us stars shine, that we couldn't hear the crackle of our own fire being snuffed out? Afraid that our character would tear and expose the black bone of greed on the back of our head? We wear excuses like salt, lick it. Every time opportunity tries to vomit us out of our comfort zone, it allows our minds to settle long enough to swallow our choices. Maybe we were too hell-bent on binge watching our own struggle, that we chose to cut rich and laugh instead of a lesson. Called her prose more punchline than proverb. The one who laughs last always lasts the best. And we can still hear the chuckle on Netflix, long after hours have dissolved into tears.
With Monique standing center stage.
We chose not to stand with her. We kikied until we cried.
I mean, after all, she says she's the queen of comedy.
Right?
Woo! I'm so proud of y'all. Y'all think y'all can do some more shit? Do y'all think y'all can write some more shit? Okay. All right, so these boys asked me if they could write a poem about etiquette, about proper etiquette. So I say, nigga, right. So I'm gonna call up Self and Kodak, and they gonna show you something about some proper etiquette. Give it up for Self and Kodak.
Y'all ain't see that. Sometimes you just gotta baby the mic a little bit. Shh. Nigga! Noun, originating from the word nigger, a derogatory term towards black people that took its first wrong turn from white lips in 1864. Definition, ignorant, inferior, less than, not privileged, not worthy, not white. Did you get lost when looking for gold and happened upon kings and queens? Are you lost, like my people?
When we were drugged from our homes, maybe you figured you discovered us.
You know, the same way you discovered America. Did your GPS malfunction? Tell you to keep left at the fork? When discovery becomes synonymous with stolen or manipulation? Don't you know? We are a favored people, and no matter how far you may move us from our homes, this black skin be a compass, be a guide, back to our throne. Colonizers in 500 feet, we will U-turn the definition, reclaim it as something special, nigga.
Not like degrading black person.
Not like goon or slave, no. Nigga,
As a family member or friend.
or I don't even know you, but you cool, so you still my nigga.
As in never being late to a function.
Because a nigga gotta be so fly.
Yeah, I'm not fashionably late.
I'm just running on colored people time. See,
The word nigga is ungendered
unbiased
and uncolored. So when I say these niggas crazy,
colonizers, he talking about you too. Nigga, when did it become cool for a white person to say it? Because to me, it felt like when we stepped off the boats, or when we hit the banks, still get memories of that field, nigga. Did you get lost with trying to find the Underground Railroad in your pigment? When you were trying to force the word nigger down our throats? Did we lose you when we took that same word, drug it from your lips? Colonizers in 50 feet, you arrived, but you had a nigga fucked up, nigga.
like not having access to the same tools as others.
Like exploring a new science, cause niggas don't read maps, I mean instruction manuals. So instead,
we venture out into the ancient art of Afro-engineering.
AKA, we would nigga rig the shit out of a situation. Like how your country was built by niggas,
Formed and molded by niggas.
your education, nigga,
Your clothes.
nigga, your culture, your language, your greatest fear, nigga. Not like degrading black person, more like gods. Niggas, we must be gods, cause gods aren't allowed to live amongst the people. And before you ask, the word nigga is no longer a two-way street. It is our one-way ticket back home, back to our throne. No longer can you offend us with the word that we repurposed into something culturally beautiful. In other words, no, you still can't say it now, nigga.
All right. So, y'all did good. They wrote a poem about a black comedian. They wrote a poem about etiquette. And they asked me, could they write a poem about cats? Y'all want to write a poem about cats?
Yeah.
Write that shit. Give it up for Black Blues and Torian.
Y'all better write it good too, goddamn. I mean, write it good. Oh my God! Slam! Who said that?
Since the release of the Black Panther, there has been a shift in the climate, a switch beneath the feet, a widespread outbreak of Wakanda fever, and suddenly, dark skin is in again.
You Hulu after dark black niggas make me sick. Oh, Pride Rock, Scar died for my sin ass nigga. Oh, Black Power Ranger reject looking ass nigga. I seen your kind before. Kids running around barefoot while you cop the new Michael B. Jordan's ass nigga.
How hilarious. The rage of the Pink Panther be like,
I'll be Pink Panther. I'm damn near pink.
nigga, you all pink. Oh, I bleed strawberry starburst ass nigga. Oh, I'm embarrassed. You can see it on my face ass nigga. I seen your kind before. Sitting back thinking Drake gonna save the day ass nigga. If you look closely at a family tree, examine it from root to branch, you can see the taboo fruit of colorism dangling from its limbs.
You can see the wounds of a dangerous history start to scab open.
If you listen, you can hear the grunts from deep in the belly of a beast, the struggle of a tug of war, dark skin on one end,
Light skin on the other. This is how they taught us to fight. Too primitive even after evolution.
to be light skinned is the presence of the slave master's blood.
But to be dark skinned is damn sure not the absence.
Lighter skinned slaves were seen as a more pure form of beauty.
Seen as prettier and smarter than dark skin.
Although in reality, they were still slaves. And ain't that more reality than metaphor? On some Black Panther versus Pink Panther ass shit? When cause and effect is stronger than cause and effect.
When violence is the perfect outlet.
When black is explosive and gunpowder, don't that sound like Black Cat?
When blood is stronger than the pursuit of happiness.
When you got a lion heart,
the eye of a tiger.
they would say you fight like animals because you can't love like one. They would make light skin sound different than dark skin, also 50 Shades of Cat type
See,
shit.
they want to see us scratch and claw our way to the top. That's what kind of fight they want.
White people don't have to oppress us. They have taught us to do it to ourselves. And don't that sound familiar? White people getting black people to do their dirty work. American history for dummies. And at second glance, you're starting to look like my great-grandpa ass nigga.
That nigga, you the same color as my cousin ass nigga. Your struggle's starting to look like my struggle ass nigga.
And it don't matter if it's Drake
Or Meek Mill, Idris
or
Elba,
Boris Kojo.
Michael Jackson or Michael Jackson. We can be in style at the same time.
We can shine bright at the same time. And once you realize this, be careful, because black cats always land on their feet. But never forget the ones who knocked us down.
All right. Hey, y'all all right? Y'all want some more? Yeah. See, I don't know why Black Blues when it stood his ass back there. He know he need to be back at this mic. I need to bring Torian back to this mic. And so we decided to write a little piece called Lesson Plans. All right? Y'all ready?
I love God. You don't love God? What's wrong with you? Oh my God.
Remember in high school, it's like 1:15?
12, 14, 12?
2, 14, 18.
These are not locker combinations, but mass shooting dates are finding themselves haunting school hallways. The hollow echo of screams sound like a history lesson.
The blood sliding down the walls resembles a science project gone wrong, and it makes me wonder,
Are schools teaching the lessons that kids need to survive?
Could they squeeze in how to dodge a bullet somewhere between social studies and PE?
Could they discuss in geography how California, Louisiana, and Florida are starting to look like the guns they were shaped out to be?
in speech, they're taught about irrationality. So concerned about people reaching on debates, they neglected to talk about people reaching on their weights.
Will they correct their language?
Because gun talk tends to sound like bad grammar.
In English composition, because they write a descriptive paper about a killer. Extra credit.
Don't use the words black or mentally unstable.
They tell us the blood clotting their thoughts is seeking release. Teach our kids to recognize armored tongue. Show them defense tactics.
Fire drills don't teach them to fall in horizontal lines. Gunmen do.
Life is the cause of funding mental problems. Some things don't add up until numbers drop and the dead is fraction off below enemy lines.
We tell ourselves that it's hard to recognize a killer with no target.
His eyes don't capture specific subjects. Can you teach them body language? They call teachers a line of defense in education.
Where's the defense when bullets try to substitute their class and give students a lesson on the true history of America?
Teach them that not all cowboys wear hats. Some of them reveal themselves in context clues.
Pop quiz. Add one gun into a classroom. Divide the room with bullets. Multiply that by the amount of fear in the room once you subtract souls. Now could you solve for why without using your trigger finger? I don't know much about chemistry, but I know that a child's oxygen shouldn't be smothered with gunpowder and lead don't mix with blood.
I know white and killer creates a chemical bond and murder can split an atom.
Bullets are careless.
Drunk driving through school hallways, crashing into innocent bystanders.
Bullets are criminals.
Consuming the blood of children is underage drinking. Bullets are the new bully.
We'll invite your crush to the prom just to take them out.
We'll beat you to the punch.
No tuxedo needed. Bullets always fly.
Have you ever seen an AR-15 taking kids like gunpowder and OD on their lunch line?
One of the students from the Parkland shooting said,
They are the kids. We are the adults. We have to take action. He fired his words.
Protected his heart from losing his pulse.
And guess what?
he ain't no gun.
Hey y'all, what do y'all think about God Slam so far? Woo! Please also show that appreciation in the tip jar. So we're gonna pass around the tip jar. All the money is gonna go to them to support them. Yes, just like church, but you put money in the jar. All right, so I'm gonna pass it around. Do y'all have any merch for sale? How much are the CDs? Audio Bibles, huh? How much are they? 10. The audio Bibles are $10.
Only $10?
I'll let you talk about it, Kodak. How about that? Or Self, come on.
Hey man, say man, look, all of y'all are really special. Y'all been really live tonight. So just for y'all, we got a 2 for $20 special. But wait, there's more. If you have more than 2 people with you, my Uncle Pappy said we could do 3 for $30.
So, Kodak, Torian, and I were having a conversation, right? And Kodak was talking about how ghetto he is. And Torian was talking about how country he is. So they decided to write a piece about who's more ghetto, city or country. So I said, you know what? Y'all write that shit. Give it up for Torian and Kodak!
No matter what street you from, they all hot. We all on fire. But they say country boys too country to have a ghetto. Too many cows, but not enough beef. Too many gators, but not enough scales. See, we clan heavy, but not enough white.
You ever seen your hood lean on purple cups? Your vertical still can't stand up to ours. We stallions in these streets, nigga. Hood nights.
You think I do drive-bys on horses, nigga? Ain't got no interstates, just field and space to be country.
Well, where I'm from, the plug don't move without the burner. We blow circles around your ghetto. Our trap houses be like mansions in your hood.
Man, our trap houses are filled with caves. Nothing but scales holding that white, that height, that bite back.
Your hood ain't no different than mine. Talking zip codes. Like body bags don't zip the same in my hood. Your chalk lines like mine. Move from black boards to black bodies. Like I ain't good on every MLK. What gangs load the Coretta? I mean Beretta. To take out kings. Like my hood don't attract snipers. Perched on porches parallel to my posture. It's either duck or get ducked. Bullets graze off rooftops. literally going over my head. Your hood ain't no harder than mine.
You think because I'm country, my horsepower runs slower?
Well, you think because I'm streety, my streets don't mourn our dead? Like I don't have a degree in ghettoology? Like I don't bleed for my homies? Nigga, I got stories.
We bagged New Orleans on the block selling in French
Well,
quarters.
in Houston, we carry rockets with baking soda. Watch it harden for the streets.
Man, my daddy snorts powder on the dance floor. You know, teaches knows how to line dance.
My nigga, you got a daddy? Shit! Your ghetto ain't no different than mine. It's like the gun, calling the kettle hot, burning, ready to be empty. They say in small towns, there's only one way in and out. Got interstates, but still no freeway out. Got freeways, but the cost of riding still takes a toll on us. When a black man falls in the city, in the country, the road becomes his casket. Streets become blacktops from dead bodies. We call them tar babies, paid glitchers, blinked out at an early age. All ghettos have smudges, from dodging the burners to smoking the streets, from backwoods and bayous to tollways and transfers. There's no escaping the burn of the ghetto. We all hot, we all on fire. Our flames, they just flicker different.
All right, y'all all right so far? All right, we have one more piece. One more piece. So these last two that I'm bringing up, man, they have an identity crisis. They need to come up. They need to come up and let you know what's going on. Give it up for Self and Kodak. Yeah!
It's fancy.
I'm a 6'2", light-skinned, bald-headed brother. But I look like
I'm 6'12" and a half, 95 pounds soaking wet. Don't you see my long, luxurious locks?
and somehow we all fit the description. Sketchy dispatch draws conclusions. 6 foot black heavy-set male with tattoos and sunglasses. Translation, black, male, insert false description here. It's shocking how a little static can bring enlightenment to a situation. With stereotypes going in one ear, banging a drum on the other. Damn, I must have sounded familiar. Suspect, dark as witness room. Shirt, white as the officer that would have handcuffed my shadow, but it was already on the ground. Silent and compliant. My walk must have been running too close to his privilege. Must have jogged his memory. Don't all blacks look like guilty when approached behind one-way mirrors or interrogation rooms? Downtown isn't a destination for discussion. Can't convince a cop that you didn't do the crime they committed. If they're doing it, convict him. If your complexion closes the case, when the case is closed, we all look alike. Somehow, we all fit the description. Skin saturated in sin. We all got locks, all dreaded together, all 6 feet tall, but still got shrinkage. My strides say run. My legs, they say escape. My skin say black. They say guilty. Say not worthy of being proven innocent. To hide the guilt, you must be black, I mean blue. The most common characteristics in interrogation rooms. But in a world where 6 is 9, would God still judge a response color? Would you mirror our movements? Would blue lives matter? Would you feel silenced if we said all lives matter? If one-way mirrors were turned, would you still see guilty? Still talk to the man in it? Would you dare look or be afraid to reproach? Afraid to see that thin line between cop and convict? If you stood in like we say, they all look alike. All they eyes say killer. Hands say murderer, all look angry, yet so damn trigger happy. Fingerprints left at the scene, begging to be positive ID. Their DNA is tricky, always spiraling out of cuffs, twisting and bending the system. Keep calm. Don't lift your voice. Raising your hands won't save you. Never stand up for yourself. No matter your size, they'll still see you at 6 feet under.
Hey, you know what? I know I said that was the last piece, but we got a special request. We have a special request. I need y'all to give it up for Black Blue.
Let's go, Blues.
So I was getting ready for this event, right? I was ready to be pulled up, together, you know, swagged out. When asked what I was wearing, something in my description somehow turned my swag into sass, and I'm asked, bro, do you think your outfit's a little gay? So before the hell no could fall from my lips, I had to think. I mean, I've only seen my pants hang around other pants. I ain't never no skirts hanging around, and some of my pants have been mistaken for mom jeans, and my pants have rubbed up against a penis and may or may not have liked it. And my shirts don't like much sports. Don't like sweat wrapped all up in it. Might enjoy a little Japanese blossom every now and then. And my shirts have never felt breast before. Only the sharp edges of a man, and on second thought, I'm like, damn. I think my clothes might be a little gay. See, they spend more time in the closet than out, afraid of the dirty looks that they might receive. But even if my clothes are gay, I will still love them the same way I did the day that I brought them home. And suddenly I wish that I was as confident about my skin as I am my clothes. I wish my threads didn't come unravel as soon as somebody asked if I was gay. See, I was always afraid of what my naked gay looked like. I thought I had to dress him up in straight accessories. I piled layers upon layers to comfort the true me, shivering on the inside, and I wish this metaphor melted in my mouth. Instead, this murderous metaphor is the blood dripping from my hands. Its poem turned slaughterhouse, ripping at my facade. 36 years a slave, 36 years of backed up clothing, piled on my back, too heavy a burden, but I was always fly. You know, stain resistant. Just in case somebody tried to spill my tea, I would still look good, still be fresh dressed like $1 million. But money ain't never made nobody happy. And clothes ain't never made me free. See, I remember when I was 24, and my mama saw me naked. The wool ripped from my body, no longer covered the wolf's fur. I imagine she saw the scars that my birthmarks had become, saw the unnatural things that my body had become accustomed to, and I was afraid. I was afraid that I would lose her adoration. And here I go, wishing I could mute this metaphor, wishing I could shove it back into my mouth, but I realized this is the most courageous I've ever been. Know that most of you are looking me up and down right now. Petty slam poets might try to call prop. How some of my homeboys probably try to think of a time that my leg accidentally brushed up against theirs on purpose. Spoiler alert, it doesn't exist. See, this is the reason that I spend more time in the closet than out, afraid of the dirty looks that I might receive. But I remember my mama. She said, even if you are gay, I will still love you the same way I did the day that I brought you home. And that is enough to know that I don't have to play dress up for anyone. All right, y'all. So I write to give sight to the blind, hoping my melanin can shine from the inside out.
Well, I write about black people and police brutality. Real shit.
I mean, shit. I write about that real shit, that trill shit.
Man, hold up. I write about white people that mistake kneeling for bowing down when cops are calling the Kappa nigga.
This God has no limits. I write, no ceilings.
We write about the future. We write about the past. We write about now.
Give it up one more time for our features all the way from Houston, Texas. God slam! Incredible, incredible. Make sure to check out their audio Bible.